Hello, welcome to Cwaffee Talk with Chartreuse. I'm your host, Michelle J. Stenson. I'm using this new mug I got from Kiriana for my birthday. Thank you. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to discuss my new sign. I was crazy for Saturday Night Live and, of course, Kids in the Hall as a teenager. I also really love to do infomercials. I've got a couple of them on my YouTube channel, which are ridiculous. So I wanted to show you off this beautiful sign. So the frame itself was my dad's, and my brother was really mad that I painted it. So I painted it. Originally I spray painted it before I knew about DIY paint. So it also kind of reminds me of a chameleon because it has a texture to it that is kind of like chameleon skin. And I actually used to have two chameleons. I would love to have a chameleon in the store, but it's just too cold and I already have too many children. So it's a beautiful frame. I just want to show off all the colors that are in it. I have here a bunch that are in there. So I have all of these, and it was over the Chartreuse lime green that I had painted. So you can see in some places there, you can see a little bit of the Chartreuse coming through. So I used all of these colors. This one is Old 57, Mint Chip, Salty Kiss, which is one of the new colors. I love it. Petticoat Pink, and even Carnival Red, which you can see making this kind of purpley color up here. Then the actual sign is painted using Mint Chip and Cowgirl Coral, as well as Golden Ticket, which is over here. So that's my gold paint, Golden Ticket. There's also a copper one, Pennies from Heaven. So and as you can see, I've decided to paint this wall back here. This has Salty Kiss and Cowgirl Coral and White Swan on it. And I'm waiting for my new, and some Golden Ticket. I'm waiting for all my new transfers and my molds to come in because I'm going to be adding transfers and molds to this wall, and it's going to be this whole new thing. So thank you so much to my girlfriend Laura for painting this sign for me. She's having a baby, and I think she's going to name the baby Michelle. That's what I'm thinking. Probably not. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Laura. She makes the most beautiful cookies I've ever seen. They're lemon, and they're her signature flavor, and they're really, really yummy. So yeah, I'm a huge Saturday Night Live fan. And of course, Kids in the Hall. So I don't know if you remember, welcome to Cwaffee Talk with Linda Richmond. I'm your host, Linda Richmond. So that's kind of where the idea was. And I've always just been having my coffee here. So now it's like my YouTube set for my videos. So yeah, I will leave it at that for now, but just head over to my YouTube channel and you can see some other videos. Basically, Cwaffee Talk with Chartreuse is going to be stories about my life as a florist over the last 28 years, as well as my DIY paint. Harry and Minnie will be featured, of course, and just the general goings on of what's happening in the store. I'm also working on not saying so much because it's really bad. So if you hear me do like a weird pause, it's because I want to say So I'm working on that. And that's it. One thing I should mention is, yes, this frame is super old. Like very, very, very old. Like if you see the wood that it's made from, it's ancient. But using the DIY paint and the Redesigned by Prima stencils or molds that I have coming, you can actually make a frame that looks exactly like this. So I have a lot of floral coming. I actually have some cherubs with like a garland coming. So you can take the mold with your air dry clay and you can make these kind of beautiful details as well. And even the trim that's up here, I guess you can't see it as much. There you can see more of the trim. So you can actually take a boring IKEA picture frame if you wanted, and you can make it just as fancy as this. And then you can see over here, that's the Golden Ticket as well, the gold paint. So Also, I finally put up the paint on my website and all of the inventory. So it was a huge job. I also want to give a shout out to Review Design. The guy's name is Tom, and I kind of give him a hard time, to be honest, because, you know, I'm a little bit scatterbrained and I have these ideas that are hard to articulate sometimes, and I don't really know how the interweb technique things, coding such and such does things. So I always send him weird questions and he always fixes me up. So if you do need a website made, I do really recommend Review Design, Tom and Melissa. And yeah, so it's up, and right now my new redesign with Prima products are on their way. Harry and Minnie spent all their money, like all the money they've been saving, and yeah, so everything's coming. I'm gonna also put that up on my website, and also some of my giftware. You can buy pretty much anything in my store other than fresh flowers and plants, and I can mail them anywhere in Canada for you for my best price. I have a customer that's just come in, so I will stop this for now before the dogs start barking, and I hope everyone has a great day. I'll check back in.